title of this presentation is What Effect Does Healthcare Have on Our Economy? Let's consider the economy as a whole. The health sector accounts for 1 in 9 jobs nationwide. The health sector accounts for 1 in 9 jobs nationwide. The healthcare industry has been a job producer of doctors, nurses, paramedics, medical technicians, administrators, and healthcare aides. The Affordable Care Act, enacted in 2012, created at least 500,000 jobs, according to an analysis by Goldman Sachs. But the 217 tax bill will result in many of these jobs being lost. The Affordable Care Act, enacted in 2012, created at least 500,000 jobs, according to an analysis by Goldman Sachs. But the 2017 tax bill will result in many of these jobs being lost. With only a year of college and sometimes less, work can be found in the medical field. What effect does healthcare have on our economy is the title of this presentation. The health sector accounts for 1 in 9 jobs nationwide. The healthcare industry has been a job producer of doctors, nurses, paramedics, medical technicians, administrators, and healthcare aides. The Affordable Care Act, enacted in 2012, created at least 500,000 jobs, according to an analysis by Goldman Sachs. But the 217 tax bill will result in many of these jobs being lost. With only a year of college and sometimes less, work can be found in the medical field. Here are a list of health jobs that are among the best jobs available, ranging from anesthesiologists to veterinary technologists. In many rural areas where economies are smaller and less diversified than cities, the impact of healthcare spending is multiplied. Here's why. Since 2000, 20% of rural manufacturing jobs have evaporated, resulting in the number of combined employees in healthcare being equal to the employment in retailing and manufacturing in many counties. Healthcare costs older people more proportionately. Now let's consider the economy as a whole. The health of the American people and the economy depend on a healthy health sector. And here's the Medicare solution. Already about 1 in 4 Americans receive either Medicare or Medicaid. Over 51 years, the annual increase in Medicare premiums has been roughly 7.7%. This is consistent with high medical care inflation rates. Medicare's overhead is only 3%. That's as little as 1/10 of the overhead on other forms of health insurance. Medicare for All, with its low overhead, is the most cost-effective solution in American health. In a nutshell, in 2016, U.S. healthcare costs were $3.3 trillion. That makes healthcare one of the nation's largest industries, equaling 17.9% of the gross domestic product. In comparison, healthcare cost just $27.2 billion in 1960 and was just 5% of GDP. This translates to an annual healthcare cost of $12,850 per person in 2017 versus $146 per person in 1960. Healthcare costs have risen faster than annual income. If we take the fact, overhead, exorbitant profits out of healthcare costs in the United States, thereby reducing our health costs by 30%, the U.S. can stop having national deficits. This video is part of a series entitled Healthcare for All. Other videos in this series include difficulties in getting prescription drugs filled in the United States, from chuck holes to sinkholes, hurtful gaps in Americans' health, healthcare for all, the problems of aging in America, the unraveling of the American dream, health effects of social media. My name is Paul Edwards. My website is localmarketing.center, and email homeplus99@gmail.com. My phone number is 661-242-2624. In closing, keep in mind that to reach people, we must work smarter than in past years. I hope these ideas enable you to talk with consumers and voters more effectively.